In this video, I'm going to show you how to make your very first instrumental as a beginner. This is going to be perfect if you're a recording artist, songwriter, rapper, singer, vocalist, and you want to start fully producing your own music. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to take you here and show you what I call my Rapid Fire Music Academy client success journey. I run a music academy where I teach recording artists how to become their own producers in 90 days. If you want to learn more about that and apply for that, you can click in the description below. But for now, I'm just going to we're going to zoom in on phase one, which is production. So today we're going to go through these 3 steps: making a melody without needing to know music theory to give your song a full and complete sound. We're going to also do the drum and bass. I'm going to show you how to get drums and bass and 808s from big time platinum and Grammy winning producers. Then I'm going to show you how to arrange the beat into sections so it's a song that an artist would be excited to write lyrics and record to. I want you to understand something. 2 things. Number 1, it does not matter what software you're using, whether it's Logic Pro, Ableton, FL, I don't care. It also doesn't matter what genre you're in, okay? A lot of people think that I just do hip hop and rap. That's my main genre, but you don't have to do hip hop, rap, and R&B. I have clients who've been in singer, songwriter, folk, country, metal. I have clients in all genres. It really doesn't matter what genre you're in, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go melody, drums and bass, and arrangement. So let's get to it. So we're going to use pretty much the main tool we're going to use is going to be Splice. So this is about, I think, 10 to 12 bucks a month. It's got samples and loops. So this is where you can really go about creating really amazing sounds without needing music theory. And this is where we're going to get the drums and 808s as well. And it's really cool because it's basically an algorithm that's kind of curated for you. When you first start, you're going to need to populate it and kind of go look through some stuff. But I've been using it for years, and at this point, it knows what I like. I like hip hop, pop, R&B, soul, some synth pop here and there. We'll probably see some of that, synthwave. And so it's going to start literally, it's just like Instagram or YouTube or TikTok. It populates stuff and throws it in your face. So we're going to just look through some stuff, see what we can come up with. And the cool thing too is, I'm really not the type of person to make a type beat. I just like to play these and see what I can come up with. So I'll play you some stuff and I'll show you what cool features come with Splice and why it's such a great way to start producing your own beats. Oh, I like that. I love that. I'm gonna go with this E minor. Oh, but then there's this. Okay, so we'll go with this one. So as you can see, I clicked the plus and added it to my library. I also hit a little like with it. And all I need to do now is just literally drag it right into here, which I use Logic, by the way. So you can see that there's a number associated with it. The number is the BPM, beats per minute, 151. And then the key is E minor. So I can just go here. I can change the BPM. And now it's going to match. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go look and try to find some complementing instruments. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click key E minor. And just stay within this pack and see what else we can find. Okay, cool. So we've got the bass. So I'll drag that in there too. Now this might not be the same BPM, but don't worry, we can fix that. Ooh, that's sick. Now I don't want to add too much, but okay, so let's just play these 3 things together. We've got the main sample, kind of like a pad, and an 808. So what I'm going to do really quick is I'm just going to quickly mix these super quickly. So this I'm just going to call main sample, and I'm going to remind myself that it's in E minor. Get the volume of it right. Let me delete that. This will be, we'll just call this synth, and I'll call it E minor. Cool. Not going to do any EQing yet. 808. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, that's really good. So the next thing that we're going to want to do, I'm ready to go right into some drums with this. So let me explain to you the next part. So we were talking about drums and bass from big time producers, right? So when I go here to browse, what's really cool is there's actually some extremely famous producers, like really famous, who have partnered up with Splice. So I'll give you an example. This guy's in the hip hop world, but his name is Murda Beats. He's huge platinum Grammy winning producer. He himself partnered up with Splice and basically gave drums to Splice. I don't know how that all works, like if they pay him or what his split is. But like Murda Beats is one of the biggest producers in the game by far. Grammy award-winning multi-platinum producer Murda Beats. There's also a guy named Sunny Digital. He's another hip-hop producer as well. Oh, I wonder if his is still... Oh, yeah, here. Yeah. Sunny Digital. Again, one of the biggest producers in the game. Another producer named Boy Wonder. Boy Wonder produced Drake's album, and Drake's album is called... one of Drake's albums is called If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. Boy Wonder produced that entire project. So I've got drums from all of these guys, and it's really, really cool. In this video, just to keep it kind of short and simple, I don't want to make this like a Logic Pro specific or really a DAW specific thing. I just want to show you what's really possible when you can actually produce your own music. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to add drums, and I'm going to do it my way. And in Logic Pro, you can add drums by going to Ultra Beat. Now, by the way, if you're in Ableton or if you're in FL and you're like, oh, like this is too much, like I don't know how to do any of this, right? Like you're in Logic. This is for Logic people. This is not for Logic people. I'm showing you that you can take stuff from Splice, from big time producers, and you can literally use those exact drums and save them for later and use them. Now, if you need a DAW specific tutorial, you can continue to go search that up and find it. Or if you want extra support, you can apply to work with me in the Rapid Fire Music Academy. I work with artists in all DAWs. So whether I have people in Ableton, FL, and Logic, it doesn't matter. But I want to go pull up. I'm going to go with the Murda Beats drums for this one just because they're so fucking fire. Let's see what Murda Beats 2 is going to give us. Okay, this will be cool. So I'm going to turn it way down because it'll be super loud. When I use Logic, I hit Command K. And it's cool because you can save the drums and use them for later. So I'm just going to go ahead and just find some kind of a snare. I might use this hand clap. I like that a lot. So I'm going to hit this. And when you do drums, generally I do the clap or snare sound on the 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. So let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now when you're done, you're going to want to do something called quantize. So take a look and zoom in here on the green part. I'm going to hit the letter Q and watch how they're going to these little squares are going to move. See how they moved? They're snapped perfectly in place. And I'll just call it clap. And now I'm going to duplicate this track. Here in Logic, I'm going to hit Command D, or you can hit that right there. I'm going to hit Command D. And we'll throw a little kick pattern in there. I kind of like when the kick and 808 kind of dance together. So I'm going to hit Q, and let's just hear how that kick sounds. Ooh. just those two were off. So I'm just going to hit the scissors, and I'm just going to make sure that those two are on. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Let's hear it. Ooh, way off. There we go. Nice. Okay, cool. We've got the kick, we've got the clap. Next thing I'm going to do is add the hi-hats. And I'm going to duplicate the track, hit Command K. All right, so there's a couple different ways that you can add in hi-hats. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use a tool in Logic called Note Repeat. But what you could also do is you can actually click your scissors. You'd have to create a section. So I'm going to go here. And, oh, sorry, I'm going a little too fast. You click here to the pencil. You're going to have to click Command and then click into the little sections and then highlight them and hit Command J. So now I've got my section. I know it says clap, but we're going to change that to hi-hat. And now what you're going to want to do is here, you see how the little piano roll has the actual pianos, which is really dope. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a 1/8. And what I'm going to do is here, the pencil, I'm going to click brush. Here, I'm going to actually hold Command again. Let me drag this over again. And what it's going to do is it's going to make me... Oops, those are meant to be here. And what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to... And if I want to make rolls... I would just basically, what I would do in this case, if I were to do rolls this way, is just find the spot I want to make a roll and just change that. So watch. Right there. So I'm going to change that to a 32. Right? And then the clap is right there. So I'm going to take it away for the clap. Boom. I'm going to hit Command. And the brush tool then turns into an eraser. We're going to do a little, just a 16th. Boom, right there. Let's change that to a... Let's zoom in a little. And then let's do that. Let's go right there. I'm not being like... Yeah, that's kind of cool. And I would just keep going and going and going and going, right? So what I'll do is I'll fast forward through this part and you'll see that I have all my hi-hats done. So I've got my hi-hats done now, and what I want to do to complete this is I just want to add like an open hat. Yeah, something like that. So let's do it. Oh, whoops. I forgot my keyboard. There we go. Awesome. And I'll just title that Open Hi-Hat. Awesome. The one more thing I'm going to add, and really this is just to show you something really cool you can do, is I love adding vocal chops. So I'm going to add, you know what? And I actually saw Dream Girl vocal pop. Let's see if there's anything here for E minor. Oh, nothing in E minor. Okay, that's fine. What we'll do is let's just type vocal chop, and let's filter it E minor, and we're in 151. So BPM exact 151. Oops. 151. Seriously? Nothing? Oh, that's weird. Let's do range. Let's go 140 to 155. And what we can do is time stretch the sample, which I'll show you in a bit. Let's hear this one. What I'll do too is let me play this, and then when I play these little samples, we'll be able to hear if it sounds good or not. There it is. That's kind of sick. That's sick. All right. So let's go back and just check those sounds. We have two. I like kind of like, oh, where are they at? There they are. Oh, we got three. That one's kind of dope. I'm going to add that. And you're going to see how we're going to change it to match the BPM, but not yet. And then I like that one too. And that one is 140. Okay, cool. So let's start with the first one, 151 or 150. So you can see how this one's 150, this first sample we're looking at. So I'm just going to go to like, okay, so I'm using a loop that's 8 bars. But if I were to go to the 4-bar loop, which is like, we like to go in increments. When I'm resampling and stuff, I'll go in increments of 4 bars. I'm just going to zoom in, and you can see how the sample goes past the line. All I'm going to do here in Logic is I'm going to wait until, boop, just like that. It's got 2 arrows and the little weird line. I'm going to hit Option. I'm sorry, hold on. There we go. Until those 2 arrows turn into the wave formation there, and then boop, drag it and move it. I know in Ableton, I don't know how to do it in FL, but in Ableton, it's like really fucking easy. Like you literally just drag it and it just does it. All right, so now let's hear how this vocal sample sounds with the rest of it. Pretty cool. Now, same thing here with this other vocal sample, except it just goes past the 8. So I'm just going to drag it there. And then let's hear how this one sounds. Oh my God. That sounds really good. That's it. I don't even need that. Look how much that vocal sample just adds to it. So cool. So let's get to arranging now. So here's what I usually like to do to arrange. I'm going to just drag everything over, boom, like that for a second. I'm going to leave this first part blank, and I'm going to make the first part the intro. So I'll grab the main sample and I'll drag it over, hold Option to copy like that. You can also just do like kind of the classic Command C, go to where you want it, Command V, and just make sure it's on the right track. Right? So kind of one thing I'll pretty much decide right now is like, do I want to start with the chorus or the verse? I'm just going to start with the chorus, keep it super easy. I like to bring the drums in like use them not sparingly, but like use them in a way where use them deliberately, if you will. Right? So maybe I'll be like, okay, this is where I start singing. And then I'm going to drag those 2 samples over here, and I'll drag the 808. And maybe what I'll do too is I might even save the vocal chop to like the end of like verse, or the end of the verse, but let's hear how it sounds right now. That 808 is so sick. And then maybe right here, we like take it out to create like a moment. Oh yeah. Let's do it like right there. That's so sick. 2 elements to add when arranging is risers and crashes. So I'm gonna click riser first, and that's kind of cool. I like short ones. I've used that before. Oops. Damn, motherfucker. Why is it gonna be so loud? Just trying to find like a nice, simple, short one. I like that. I just wanted like a nice, simple, short one. And let's see if it's gonna fit timing wise. So you're gonna also want to time stretch the actual riser. So we're gonna do that. Boom. And then let's just hear. It's gonna be pretty loud, but let's hear how it sounds. Yes. Yes. Love that. And then I'm gonna throw a crash just for the chorus. A crash is a great way to just indicate to the listener, this is the chorus. I like that one. This one's cool. These are all good. These are all good. I kind of like that one. And then we can time stretch it. It's not really going to matter that much, but turn that down. Actually didn't sound good. It was a little too gritty. Let's try this one. Time stretch it. And then let's delete the last crash. Okay, let's hear how this sounds. Love it. Nice. So the chorus will come in right here. It's like my little getting ready. And then we'll have a verse. And you're seeing how I'm taking hi-hat, clap. We'll go kick. Yes. This will be when the chorus ends. Coming up right here. And then this will be the verse. We're going to have those little boys delayed. So this will be the verse, right? And then we'll have kick, clap, hi-hat. See how it's creating that kind of moment? Oh, wait a minute. Let me drag those in here. And then the rest of the verse. Yes. Take away the kick in 808. Hang on. We gotta label that 808 E minor. Take that away. And then we're going to have a little moment right before the chorus comes in. Right here, we'll take out all the hats and claps. We'll take out the little end sample. And then I'm going to take the chorus. Boom. Take the riser. Boom. Bring that 808 back, though. I don't want to forget the 808. Oh, no. Where'd the 808 go? I think I deleted the 808 on accident. That's right. Go back to Splice. Make sure don't do that. I think this was it. Oh, thank God. I thought I lost the 808 forever. Oh, my God. That was so silly. I've never made that mistake before. I never do that. Okay. Silly me. My bad. Bring it there. I believe I had it here and here, and then we did something like that. Okay, cool. Whew, scary. No, we didn't have it here. All right, cool. And then we'll go note. So to end the verse. Oh. Where's the riser? Don't tell me I deleted that. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I got it. Kind of trade it up a little bit in the chorus. So pretty cool. I'm going to actually say we're done for now. The reason being, I don't actually like to do too much arranging of the beat yet, personally. Now, I'm speaking from the perspective of I'm the recording artist, because I am, and I'm going to write to this. If I was with another artist and I partnered up with them, I would basically build the second verse around what they want to do. If they want to have a feature, if they want me to just copy and paste this, I'd be like, cool, I'll just copy and paste that for you. Or if I'm like, hey, do you want me to like reproduce a verse 2 and make verse 2 like a big moment? They might be like, sure. And then we get on a Zoom call and I would do that. But for right now, this is really, really good because I can write a chorus, which is the most important part, and I can write verse 1 and record to both of those things. So that's really good. Here's the deal. I hope you got value from the video. I know that producing can seem really scary, and I know that there can kind of be a lot to it. But as you can see, when you use tools like Splice and you should really understand the step-by-step process, it's not that difficult, right? It can be very, very complicated to do it all on your own, and I get that. So that's why I opened up Rapid Fire Music Academy, where I teach recording artists how to become their own producers in just 90 days. I even teach you how to start landing high-paying clients that you can produce music for, that you could charge anywhere from $500 to $3,000. That's where we learn the other steps, right? We do production, mixing, and mastering as well, and I teach you the monetization side. So if that sounds interesting to you, click below, go apply, and would love to work with you and have the chance to serve you at any capacity, all right? Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your week. Talk to you on the next one. Peace.